everyone. Welcome back to Oh Meow Easy English, the podcast where learning English is fun, natural, and part of everyday life. I'm Emma, and as always, I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Daniel.
Hey, Emma. Hey, everyone. I'm so glad to be here again. Today feels like one of those cozy days when all you want to do is stay inside with a warm drink.
Exactly. It's been raining since early morning here. The sky's gray, the sound of the rain is everywhere, and it's giving me such calm, peaceful vibes. So I thought, why don't we talk about rainy days today?
Oh, I love that idea. Rainy days can be so relaxing. They make you slow down a little, think more, and sometimes even bring back memories.
Totally. For some people, rain can feel gloomy or sad, but for others, it's comforting, like a little break from the noise of the world.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes I actually enjoy going for a walk in light rain. When it's not too heavy, just a soft drizzle. The smell of the wet ground, the sound of raindrops on trees, it's really refreshing.
That's a beautiful picture, Daniel. I'm more of a stay-at-home with tea kind of person, though. I like sitting by the window, watching the rain fall, and just letting my thoughts wander.
That sounds nice too. Rainy days are perfect for reflection. So let's dive into today's theme. We'll talk about how people feel about rain, what they do on rainy days, and of course, learn some new English words and expressions about the weather.
Let's start simple. Daniel, what's the weather like where you are today?
Well, it's been raining on and off since last night. Sometimes it's just a drizzle, and then suddenly there's a heavy downpour for a few minutes. The streets are wet, people are carrying umbrellas, and you can see puddles everywhere.
Sounds just like here. It's been raining nonstop since morning. I actually had to cancel my morning walk because the ground was too slippery.
Oh no, but at least you get to stay cozy indoors. Rainy days are perfect for doing quiet things like reading, journaling, or listening to podcasts like this one.
That's exactly. I guess our listeners are doing just that right now. But tell me, do you like rainy days?
It depends. I like them when I don't have to go out. If I can stay home, they're great. But if I need to run errands or travel, rain can be really inconvenient.
Same here. I love the atmosphere of rain, but I hate getting my shoes soaked. Still, I think there's something magical about rainy days, like they slow time down.
All right, now it's time to learn some new English words and expressions related to rain. Instead of just listing them, let's explore them together. Ready, Daniel?
Always ready. Let's make it fun and easy to remember.
Okay, first word, drizzle. That means light rain. Not heavy, just a few drops falling gently. For example, it's drizzling outside, so you might not need an umbrella, but a jacket would help.
Yeah, drizzle sounds soft, doesn't it? Like the kind of rain that makes the world a little blurry but beautiful. Next, we have downpour. That's the opposite. Very heavy rain. Like we had to stay in the car because of the sudden downpour.
Right. Then there's puddle. You see puddles after it rains, those small pools of water on the ground. As kids, we loved jumping in puddles, remember?
Yes, and sometimes those puddles are deeper than they look. You step in one and suddenly your socks are soaked.
That's the worst feeling. Okay, how about umbrella? Simple, but useful. It's one of those words we use all the time in rainy weather.
For sure. And here's another one, stormy. It describes weather with thunder, lightning, and strong wind. For example, the flight was delayed because of stormy weather.
Good one. Another word is misty. That's when the air is filled with tiny water drops, making everything look foggy. Like the hills looked beautiful and misty after the rain.
Nice. And what about soaked? It means completely wet. I forgot my umbrella and got soaked on the way home.
Exactly. You can also say drenched. It's even stronger. Totally, completely wet. We got drenched walking back from the bus stop.
That's true. And here's an idiom, raining cats and dogs. It doesn't mean real animals are falling from the sky. It just means it's raining very heavily.
That's such a funny image. Okay, one more. Save for a rainy day. It means to keep something, usually money or energy, for a time when you might really need it.
That's a great one. Practical too. Like, I'm saving a bit of money every month for a rainy day.
Perfect. So, to review, we've learned drizzle, downpour, puddle, umbrella, stormy, misty, soaked, drenched, raining cats and dogs, and save for a rainy day.
10 great phrases. And now let's practice using them naturally in conversation.
All right. Daniel, imagine you're walking to work and suddenly it starts to drizzle. What would you do?
If it's just a drizzle, I'd probably keep walking. But if it turned into a downpour, I'd run for cover, maybe hide under a tree or a bus stop.
I always forget my umbrella, so I usually end up drenched.
You too? I thought I was the only one. I once got completely soaked on the way to a meeting. Not fun at all.
That's the worst. But sometimes even with an umbrella, strong wind makes it useless. You end up fighting the umbrella instead of the rain.
True, and when the rain finally stops, you have to jump over puddles everywhere.
Yeah, and if it's misty after the rain, it actually looks really pretty. Everything seems calm, quiet, and a bit mysterious.
I agree. Rain changes the mood of the world. Sometimes it even inspires creativity. Writers, artists, musicians all love rainy days.
That's so true. I think rainy days remind us to slow down and reflect.
All right, listeners, it's your turn. Let's practice together. Think about your last rainy day. What did you do? How did it make you feel? Try to use at least 3 of today's new words or expressions when you talk about it.
And you can even write it down or say it out loud. For example, yesterday it was raining cats and dogs, so I stayed inside and watched a movie. Later, I made some tea and listened to the sound of drizzle outside.
Beautiful example. The best way to learn English is by using it in your real life. So try to talk about the weather with someone this week, even just a short chat.
Yes, practice makes perfect. And remember, don't let the rain stop you from doing what you love. Sometimes the rain can wash away stress and bring a new start.
Well, that's all for today's episode. I really enjoyed our talk about rainy days. It felt cozy and relaxing, like sharing stories with a friend.
Same here. Rainy days can be beautiful in their own quiet way. So next time it rains, maybe you'll see it a little differently, as a time to pause, breathe, and enjoy the moment.
Exactly. Thank you all for listening to Oh Meow Easy English. Don't forget to follow our podcast for more fun English conversations.
Stay warm, stay safe, and remember, no matter the weather, keep learning and smiling.
See you next time. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.